The sun is dying out, so the Earth becomes a giant spaceship with rockets placed all over it in an effort to push it out of our solar system. The Wandering Earth is a Chinese sci-fi epic. And if the flat earthers are correct, holy crap, this disc is going to fly super fast. As I said, the sun is dying and what's happening is it's expanding. And so what all of the people of Earth do is they build all of these massive rockets that will just really jet engines more than rockets. I mean, it's a jet engine and they're placed all over the Earth. And then they also place them around the equator. Now, that keeps it from spinning and rotating. But then, because they're all just placed on there, it just becomes this massive spaceship that pushes the Earth through our solar system in an effort to escape it and to go on to a brand new solar system. Now, it's going to take something like 2,500 years for them to actually get all the way there. So it's going to go through generations and generations and generations of people. But as they're on their journey, this massive gravitational pull from Jupiter just forces the whole world to work together in an effort to save the planet, not only from the sun, but now from Jupiter as well. In the Wandering Earth, there is a great amount of tension that's being built, but it's also mixed up with some good humor as well. And I believe it's told in Mandarin. I don't speak Mandarin or Cantonese, so I don't know the differences in the dialects, but I do believe it's told in Mandarin. But there are English subtitles. Now, parts of the dialogue, though, are going so fast in this movie that the subtitles change really quickly. And so you end up missing a little bit here and there. It doesn't always happen. But there were parts where just a lot of stuff is going on. And, you know, the dialogue is ramping up because the action is ramping up also. And you think about a lot of movies that are set in English or, well, it doesn't really matter what languages are set in. If there's fast dialogue going on, the subtitles are having a hard time keeping up. And, you know, I'm reading it and I read at a slower rate than I hear in process. So there's that to go along with it. One funny thing, though, is because it's being translated from Mandarin into English, the translations aren't exactly perfect every single time. You can still understand the gist of what's being said. And the grammar is not so horrible that you're like, wait, what? I don't even know what that was supposed to say. But you can just see that at some point it didn't translate perfectly, it's just following out its directives. Now, parts of the action and the story do jump around a little bit. And so at times I felt myself trying to play catch up, just a little bit of, wait, what's going on or where are we? Oh, okay, totally. Now I'm caught up. Good to go. So it didn't take very long. And it wasn't so distracting or so bad in jumps where it was a huge negative to the film. But it just has to be noted that there are some points that do that. And I really like the characters and their development comes over time throughout the film. And so we really connect with those that we're meant to connect with. I really like the musical score, too, because it builds the intensity of the drama. And I got to be honest that this made me cry. I mean, the emotions just welled up. And there is a scene that got the better of me. I had a lot of fun with this and was sucked into the story, even if it felt a little similar to some other films. Now, there are a couple of things that go unanswered in the film, but you can enjoy it without knowing the answers. I mean, one of the things in particular, it has to do with all of these people in cryo-hibernation. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it did leave us wondering at the end. We're like, well, what about? Yeah, well, that's okay. So I've never seen a huge high-budget Chinese film before. And I loved The Wandering Earth. I thought it captured my attention. The story, the visuals, everything was just really, really done well. And it's a lot of fun to see. There's no sex or nudity. There is some profanity and a little bit of violence. I give The Wandering Earth 4.5 out of 5 couches. Are you a fan of non-English cinema? I'd love to know just a suggestion or one of your favorites in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe.